All right, finally, let's talk about neuroglia. So we said there are two types of neural tissue. There are neurons and there's glia or neuroglia. And glia is Latin for glue. So the early anatomists thought that the glia was simply the glue that held the rest of the important stuff together, the neurons and whatnot. Since then, we realized that glia do a lot more than we thought, and some can even carry a charge, which is surprising. But let's look at the four types right here. First of all, the first two types have similar functions: Schwann cells and oligodendrocyte. Oligodendrocytes and Schwann cells. So they both myelinate. They create the myelin sheath. The Schwann cells myelinate the peripheral nervous system axons, and the oligodendrocytes myelinate the central nervous system axons. Please know the difference between those two, right? Let's drop down here to the microglia. Microglia are still a bit confusing. We're not sure. At least I don't feel comfortable with what our knowledge is on microglia. People claim they offer an immune response in the brain. But honestly, it's not a real good one, so it's puzzling to me, because if you get an infection in the brain, it's not like an infection in your regular body. It can be lethal. That's what encephalitis and meningitis is, right? But the same little bug in your blood is going to get taken care of. So we're going to stick with this function of microglia, neural immune cells, but please know that it's a little puzzling. This is the big hitter right here, the astrocyte. The astrocyte does a lot of stuff. When you say it's involved in regulatory function, that means it helps getting nutrients in. Here's an astrocyte next to a blood vessel, so it's taking nutrients from the blood vessel. It's probably dumping waste also in there. It's involved with ion balance like potassium. So the astrocyte is the big player in the brain, and I like to say it offers a supporting role to neurons, but I think we're learning it does a lot more than that. It can work at a similar level of some neurons. So these are neuroglia, the four different types. Please know the difference.